Hello and welcome to round 1 of the UK Grand Championships with me, Rebecca Gillard, and joined as always by Richard Walker.
Hello.
Hello. And we'll be trying to get these videos out nice and quick for you. We do have a lot of rounds to go. So, we've got rounds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 King of Swiss. We will then also be playing 2 rounds from the top 16. Richard's in charge of recording the top 8, so they're missing. 2 rounds of top 4 and the final as well. We've got a shed load of games for us to watch.
Wow.
Exciting times.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
So we've decided to sort of miss the last round of Brighton Charity Joust, try and get these videos out as quick as possible for you. But we will put the Brighton Charity Joust last round up after we've got through the Nationals videos. So on the screen today, then we have Daryl Wilkinson on the left playing Ben Hunt on the right. We've got Targ Rains versus Martell Knights of the Hollow Hill. And we have setups. Of course, Ben doesn't have anything.
Daryl's setup is better than Ben's.
Definitely. What's Daryl got?
He has Viserys Targaryen, Marine and a Marinese Market. That seems pretty good.
Not too bad.
You're playing Rain but has no intrigue icons yet.
Means nothing though, right?
Yeah,
KotHH.
he can KotHH, Egon, whatever. He's going to open up some money, I'm sure. Whereas Ben, who knows what Ben's going to do? Could be falling from favour, which seems to be a standard opener.
There you go. And Copperso from Daryl, that's an interesting opener.
There's a little bit of glare on the screen.
Yeah,
which is unfortunate, but there's so many lights in the hall. There's no getting away from that. I'm sure Daryl's open coppers to try and find that KotHH.
You reckon?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was a strange opener, just because you only get 2 gold plus his Marinese Market. It didn't seem a lot considering his board wasn't that big. But I guess if it's looking for KotHH, that makes sense.
Well, that's what I expect. Anyway, or maybe he already had KotHH and wants more cards in hand so he can select his discard. I don't know.
Maybe looking for the Masande or something.
Yeah.
Seems logical.
So, Ben had made Daryl the first player, so he can then react to whatever Daryl does. We know Martell like to go second, right?
Seems the norm.
They have Dornish Fiefdom. None of the gold modifier economy count in Hollow Hill. What has he played there?
KotHH Shadows.
Quaith. Okay.
And sitting on 2. It might have been interesting to have the Quaith in hand and played her out with the ambush, but then he might be wanting the 2 gold for Consuming Flames. So I guess we'll find out soon.
Yeah, maybe. Almost definitely he's going to do something with that. I mean, it could be Consuming Flame, could be a Dracarys.
Oh, what's that one?
Beguiled. So that's the one where you kneel it and you remove an icon.
They're so annoying.
Yeah, it is terminal, despite it being 0 cost. So Quake leave play, so will the attachment. Ben's still got a lot of gold left.
So, looks like it's Marshing and Ariam. I find this interesting actually how Ben's playing this. I feel that Knight of the Hollow Hill generally doesn't really set anything up. Maybe just a shadow or ambush stuff first turn.
I think you've been playing against me playing Knights of the Hollow Hill to get that opinion.
Is that your fault? You give me a false opinion on what Knights of the Hollow Hill should be doing?
That's just the way that particular deck played. But Ben, I mean, the downside for Ben is he has 9 cards and a lot of gold. So he's got 10 gold, 9 cards. So he's going to play out, gold worth of stuff, but he's going to be short of cards in hand. So he's already played out 4. He's only got 5 cards left in hand. He's going to need some sort of draw mechanic. Otherwise, in subsequent plots, he's just going to have all the gold and no card to play.
Yeah.
So one key thing with the Knights of the Hollow Hill is to get card draw. Now Daryl has lots of card draw. He has Marine.
Yes.
It's all the card draw you could want.
I do like Marine. Shame that it's restricted with his star. That
Yeah, such a shame.
That's such a fun combination.
Such a shame. Yeah.
So military there coming through from Viserion. Then letting that go through unopposed and then playing Vengeance for Elia. So that Daryl will need to take the claim. And is killing Viserys there, which gets rid of the Beguiled. It's a shame to lose Viserys so early. You probably would have preferred to save him for a more impactful thing, or maybe to have him marched or first snowed so we could use him again. But, you know, to get an unexpected claim, he's the more logical choice, I guess.
Yeah, so the Ben done well with the Vengeance, really, because that seemed to be a good card for Martell and Knights of the Hollow Hill, because you know your opponent's going to want to hit you. And if you're worried about military claim, then you can play Vengeance to avoid that. If you're worried about those few cards in your hand, you can play it on the Intrigue and hurt your opponent. So it's quite a flexible card, but good. It's, you know, it's expensive generally, but you're going to get loads of gold from your agenda, right?
Yeah, exactly. He, I mean, in Knights of the Hollow Hill, here is open obviously with a big money plot because he needs to put cards out from not having a setup. But I guess from now you don't actually have to worry about big gold plots because you've always got that 3 gold on the agenda.
Yeah, and a Dornish fiefdom. And the good thing about Martell Knights of the Hollow Hill is that it gives you, the agenda gives you +2 initiative, which helps you to go second even more than normal, because you're even more likely to win initiative. And Martell have the Summersea Ports, which they give you a reserve boost. So that kind of indicates that Martell, they like their cards in hand, you know, and Knights of the Hollow Hill gives you a reserve icon.
Just a quick note on what's going on the board. Ben's going in with a power challenge using Ariam. Daryl plays Consuming Flames, discarding Missandei to do so. Of course, Missandei then comes into play, and because of Ariam's reduced strength, Missandei is able to block the power challenge. Then bringing Ariam back to hand to play out a Darkstar. So he can still do the military here.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the Consuming Flames would work at that point.
Just a quick note, he's taken the Intrigue icon from Missandei using Darkstar. Why wouldn't it work?
Might work, but I'm not saying...
Oh, if it's worth it.
Yeah. So he would have lost 1 card.
It was a power challenge.
Oh, okay. So he would have lost what?
A power.
Power? Yeah, I don't think that's necessarily worth it. Because he's using the burn card to reduce Arian's strength so he can win the challenge, but I don't think the challenge is necessarily worth winning at this stage. And maybe not worth losing a burn card for.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of a waste, but I don't know how many cards Daryl's got in hand, so if he's got over amounts of cards in hand, then he might just be wanting to use them up.
Well, he would have had 12. He's played out Illyrio the State and Quaith, so
yeah, I guess so.
He was fine for reserve.
Also, just a quick note, Ben winning the Intrigue challenge there, because Missandei's Intrigue icon had been taken away using Darkstar's ability. Ben was then able to Tears Missandei, which is an interesting choice. So Missandei died.
Could have killed the dragon.
Yeah, I mean, could have killed the dragon, but I guess Fire and Blood is always an issue. I mean, he's got dragons, apparently, so he's probably going to be running Fire and Blood. It would make sense.
But now Ben has got to go through this phase worrying about Darkstar getting Dracarys?
Possibly, yeah. Yeah, I guess that's a fair point. So you think Viserion would have been better?
So? Yeah, I do, yeah, because then it forces Daryl to have the Fire and Blood. And so he'll need to save 2 gold if he wants the Fire and Blood and Dracarys.
Yeah.
But then maybe Ben thinking about the Intrigue in terms of
Rains?
Rains, yeah.
Yeah. And as well, like, because normally you'd have 3 Missandei, right? It's Missandei. She's really useful with the discard, especially with Marine and KotHH.
That's debatable, but yeah, I think if you're running Marine, at least 2 seems right.
So I think she's likely to sort of come into play. And with Daryl having so many discard what's the word? Effects, that's the word, thank you. Discard effects, he probably would have found it more useful to have the Missandei.
So he played Late Summer Feast. He's
has.
got cards to play.
And Marine, even if he didn't have cards to play.
And Marine.
Ben's playing Retaliation there, so he'll be able to go second. And he's already triggered his Dornish fiefdoms to get his 2 gold. So it looks like Daryl has got a bit of decision making to do here. Kneeling the Illyria's estate to reduce the cost of Rhaegal. So we've got Viserion and Rhaegal duped. This is really good for Daryl actually because, as you probably know, Knights of the Hollow Hill tend to run a lot of resets. So if Ben was planning on Valoring at some point, with dupes on all the dragons, it's not going to do a lot. Wow. Duped Drogon, duped Rhaegal, duped Viserion. That does not look good for Ben.
Ben's going to have a lot of gold. He's going to get another 7. And he can have a Desert Scavenger as well.
Oh, another dupe. Oh, that was just played Marine.
He has,
fine.
yeah.
Well, Drogon's not going anywhere.
Not anytime soon.
You know when Southern Messenger in Martell, the one that sends a character back to your hand when it's got one icon, right? You can discard a dupe for that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I guess if Ben had a couple, he could then Valar.
Well, Drogon's a good tiers target, but I wonder what's going to be alive on the board.
Not enough to tears anything by the likes of it. He's got plenty of gold. He might have some tricks. We know he's got an Ariane.
I mean, Burn has always been traditionally good against Martell. Martell have a lot of low strength characters and burnable characters. So, yeah. I'm interested to see what's going to happen.
Oh, Ben's, a proper Martell loyalist, isn't he?
He's a proper Martell loyalist.
Proper one. Not like, that Keb who just jumps in when he wants.
Tell me about it. Heel turn.
Yeah. I'm sure a lot of you know Keb, who was a self-proclaimed Barra loyalist until, if you watch the Banter Behind the Throne 100th episode,
you might have a better idea of what we're talking about.
Yeah.
So, we won't spoil it all, but because we weren't there.
It was some clips. Looks like a fun episode.
Yeah. I mean, Keb's always had a secret love for Martell.
You think?
Yeah, definitely.
I don't think he's...
It's like the kid at school that bullies the girl because he secretly fancies her. That's Keb with Martell. Keb bullied Martell because Keb has secret love for Martell.
Right. I actually bizarrely know what you're talking about as well.
There you go. Right, so what do we got from Daryl? We have Goldtown.
Oh no! So Ben is ambushed in the Dornish spy to remove Drogon's military icon. And Daryl's like, yeah, alright mate. Off to Goldtown.
Good old
You can
Drogon.
have 3!
And now I can burn you in any challenge I wish.
Oh no, now Ben just cries.
And Drogon doesn't specify after a military challenge.
No.
Just when he wins.
When he wins.
So I guess he's going in with a power?
Wherever he wants.
I mean, it's more trivial for him to win a power. But then maybe he wants to try and trigger the Rains.
Well, he's still got Rhaegal and the Quaith, so he can get to 5.
The Quaith.
Yeah.
I like it.
Thanks. So he can get to 5 with those two, can't he? Rhaegal's 3, right? Yeah.
But Ben can defend.
And not if there's no one alive.
Well, this is the thing. He can only burn one of the 2 intrigue icons.
But he's gone in for the intrigue with Rhaegal and Drogon.
So that's for 9. So he's saying to Ben, you need to kneel both out. He's got 1 gold and a standing dragon.
Seems risky.
Is he going to destroy Ben? Answers on a postcard.
I don't think you need to wait that long for the postcards.
I'm going to say yes.
I'm going to say I don't think it's going to be pretty.
Ben's in the mode where he's like, shit, I'm going to get destroyed. What do I do?
Well, his whole plan was to remove the icon, wasn't it, with the Dornish spy?
That was his whole plan.
Oh, he just drew a Southern Messenger as well.
Drogon does a murder.
Yeah.
Now we trigger the Rain.
What's the Rain's going to be? Oh, power behind the throne.
Oh, God.
Drogon's going again. So that was an unopposed. And is he taking intrigue claim? Here we go.
He's rattled there. He thought it was military because he'd been attacked so viciously. The Ben's now struggling for card in hand. You need more draw.
Kneeling the market to put that Southern Messenger back into the deck.
Oh, he's loving it. He's like, yeah, I'm the man. He's probably just laughing about something else.
No, I think he was laughing about that.
He's not taking the risk that he might have a flea.
Yeah. Blue Bottom's restricted in Joust, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think we've seen any of the restricted cards on Ben's side yet. So we could have a flea.
Could have flea. So now we have a military going.
Oh, here we go.
Istvan defending. Drogon murders. Yeah, the spy. Istvan taking the claim.
I mean, considering he's wiped Ben's board like 2 turns in a row, he's not winning very quickly.
He doesn't need to. Ben's down to 2 cards now. He can't keep this up. I don't see what Ben can do really to get back in. Although he's going to have a lot of gold, the resets aren't going to do a lot. If he plays VD, I guess Daryl keeps Drogon, Viserion and Quaith. Wow.
Overkill.
I mean, he really could have just defended that, but why not wipe his board?
He's so happy about it as well. He's like, yeah, I got this.
Wow.
So that was a Dracarys on a Desert Scavenger. Seen it here first, guys.
Yeah, so, like I was saying, if Ben plays VD, it doesn't do a lot. If Ben plays Valar Morghulis, it just kills Quaith. If Ben plays First Snow, it gets rid of Quaith. Doesn't seem like value.
I mean, basically, whatever Ben plays, he gets rid of Quaith. Quaith, if it's a reset?
Not if he plays VD.
Maybe.
Basically, Ben's fucked.
I mean, there's still like...
Welcome to UK Nationals! Grand Champs!
Yes, not Nationals anymore.
It's been a long time since Targ were bad.
Bad or good?
Bad, good. Good as in bad. Bad as in good.
You didn't like that weird thing where it's like...
It's been a long time since
sick.
Targ were evil. Since Targ were oppressively Bernie and they burned all your shit.
Are you saying that Daryl's deck is oppressively Bernie?
I'm saying that Daryl is burning Ben. I'm going to give your ambush guy back. Ben's going to give Daryl his ambush character back.
I'm laughing at Daryl playing March to the Wall when Ben doesn't have any characters.
Well, maybe he just wanted the gold. Maybe
Gold or the initiative.
I mean, he might have just expected Valardi.
Yeah.
He thought, well, if Rhaegar are going to get marched. Because, of course, the interesting thing there is that he actually loses the initiative 8-8, and Ben had less power. So Ben would then trigger Valardi.
I thought Valardi was 6.
Yeah.
Oh, but Hollow Hill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Ben would then trigger Valardi and then marched. But then would he want to go first? Would he want to bother? Who knows?
Well, either way, Ben is first now. And Daryl has decided to get rid of the duped Viserion because he wants the Quaith back in hand.
Apparently so.
Again, I'm not convinced on that decision. I feel like I'd want to leave the Viserion on the board because that would leave me with 3 characters on the board rather than just 2.
Maybe it's not going to matter.
Maybe.
Well, Ben's going first. You've got plenty of gold, but what else does he have? Oh, he has a flea.
Oh, flea bottom for all those characters. Well, at least Daryl's doing the right thing by keep putting the characters into the bottom of Ben's deck.
Yeah, that worked out nicely. He correctly deduced that Ben would be on the flea bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, negated that. Good play.
I guess Ben's marshalling it though, just in case he's able to discard something for maybe intrigue claim or something like that, and then he can flea bottom it in.
I mean, Ben's only got 3 cards left.
Oh wow, is that all? Yeah, he can't have that many options in there.
Which is basically Ben saying you're trying to find a way to do something constructive without just dying to Drogon. And he doesn't have anything.
Well, it might be that he does, but he's going to go for ambush.
Maybe. Maybe we need Macket.
I wonder what Daryl Marshall here. I mean, he's got Marines, so he's always going to have those extra options, isn't he? I'm feeling a bit bad for Ben, though.
So Daryl quite likes his hand. You're going to see if he can marshal something else. Nope.
Oh, no.
No, you have something. We don't have something.
You marshal Viserion and then realise that Viserion just come back to hand.
Yeah. Don't do that.
And then he said, actually, I'm losing these cards anyway, so I'm just going to play him out. So he's feeling that comfortable with the game. But what it does mean, though, is by playing them out, they'll come back to his hand.
Yeah.
Which means he gets to keep them.
He's drawn.
Ah, okay. That makes more sense.
That's good. Makes you wonder why people don't do it more often.
Yeah, I was thinking it was really random at first. I was like, why are you marshalling these? But then, yeah, because they come back to hand and he actually gets to keep his marine cards.
Do you like Daryl's play, Matt?
Daryl's? I do, actually. I was going to mention it earlier and then we got distracted. Where's it from? Do you know?
I do not.
I feel like I've seen it before somewhere, but I can't think where I've seen it.
Maybe when Daryl played in Northampton that time?
Maybe. I was thinking more like I might have seen it as a tournament, but I don't know. Maybe it's just a custom one.
Do you like Ben's playmat?
Ben's playmat is anti-allergenic-y thingy.
Yeah, Ben's allergic to rubber, right?
Yeah. Imagine being a card game player and being allergic to playmats.
That is funny.
It was a little bit funny when he told me, but also kind of tragic.
Nah, he's got his own mat now. He's like a special boy.
He is very special. This is true.
Oh, look, Ben's done a thing.
So, Daryl has an intrigue challenge, which Ben loses. As a reaction to losing, he brings the desert raider.
Yep.
Yeah. Out the dead pile, thinking that he could take Drogon's military icon.
Oh no, that doesn't work like that.
No, and then realising that actually no, that's not how it works. So the desert raider will now probably just
die.
Be deaded.
Whatever you do, don't trigger the Bernie thing.
Yeah, but at least it's not unopposed, so he can stop the unopposed from going through. Daryl here says, I'm not going to react with Drogon, because if I do, then he'll just come back into play.
Yep.
And then both players realise that it didn't really matter if it did come back into play, because he'd then still need to take claim anyway.
Yep.
So either way, it's dead.
Deaded.
So anything from Ben? He's got 3 gold. Has he got anything to ambush? 4 gold even. I think that might be 4 gold there.
Got more than that.
More than that?
But yeah, he collected 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 from the Dornish fiefdoms, that's 7. You paid 1 for Flea Bottom. And not a lot else.
You are correct.
He didn't even pay 1 for Flea Bottom. He used the water garden, so he got 7 gold.
At least he wins Dom. Daryl decided to ambush in the Quaith.
The Quaith. It's 4-2. Ben's hanging on in there.
Yeah? I mean, it's not a very quick power gaining game.
It would help, of course, if Daryl had power icons.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't.
Yeah, that would probably
maybe
matters.
Dracarysing the Desert Scavenger was good.
Yeah.
It's like, that's not going to come back. So yeah, I mean, okay, this game over, right?
You'd think so.
I mean, Ben could feasibly play a draw plot now and get some cards, get some options, but I can't see how he's going to get rid of Drogon.
Okay, so we've got Blood of the Dragon into Valar.
That makes sense. Now Rhaegal's lost the Duke.
Yeah. And also putting that Quaith back out now is a negative thing for Daryl.
Now we're down to a Drogon. And I'm fairly sure Ben's going to run marched.
Well, I'm sure Daryl will be able to marshal something, right? And it's not like Ben's going to be winning any military challenges.
That's the key. I mean, Martell, I'm sure, would like to be putting intrigue claim pressure on the opponent's hand. That hasn't been happening in this game because of Drogon's aggro presence. So, yeah, I mean, in theory, cool, but Daryl has Marine also. So he's going to be able to get something down onto the board. He doesn't have a lot of gold, though, so it just depends on whatever he has not being dead. But he does have quite a lot of reducers. He could get a 6 or 7 coster out. He can get anything, any character he wants out. As long as it's a Targaryen character and unique.
I'm interested to see what Ben's going to do here.
Weep softly into his hands. This is not how you expect round 1 of the UK Grand Championship to go if you're Ben Hunt. You have visions of glory.
Hey, not all of us win our first games, Richard.
Didn't we, Rebecca?
No.
Who did you play?
Don't know. A person.
You got wrecked by an unknown person.
No, not by well, it might be known. I can't remember, to be honest. I can't remember who I played. I can quickly find out for you. Let me consult my memory.
You don't have a memory.
Yeah, I know my memory is horrendous. But let me consult it anyway. I played Oliver McIntaggart.
McIntaggart. Yes, I know the fella.
Greyjoy Sea of Blood.
Quiet kid. Greyjoy of blood.
Yeah. I remember this game now. I didn't see any economy for 4 rounds.
Welcome to the Grand Champ, because if you had seen the economy, you would have burned it. Put it to the torch.
No, you wouldn't, because I had Winterfell.
Oh, wow.
I think.
You're making it up.
Maybe. All I know is they didn't have an economy for 4 rounds and it made me sad. Ooh, this might help.
It's not going to help unless he has something to go with it.
Oh.
Because he's going to die to military claim.
No, Water Gardens does events, right?
Sure.
Vengeance.
Do you think he got another? I mean, you haven't been drawing.
Might do. Might have top decked one.
Could have. It's true. That'd be fun at least.
Oh, look. It's now the Water Gardens. He's saying, come at me, bro.
That's
Do
not
your
what he's
military. It is.
Intrigue. Yeah, of course. That's what you do. If someone threatens an event and they've got 2 cards in hand, you're going to intrigue them, right?
I have a question. Can begging brother stop the betrayal token, the forced interrupt?
Yep.
Can.
They've got 3 cards in hand. And gets rid of a palace spearman.
And next challenge, we're going in for military.
Military, is that Viserion?
Probably.
Yeah, the glare is bad just on that point, isn't it? Sadness, but whatever.
Not a lot we can do about it.
Oh, we have Istvan coming out. You're going to take the claim.
Makes sense. Taking the power. Yeah, taking the power icon there. And claim.
Yeah, who's he going to kill? Vengeance!
And there we go.
We have an equalizer of sorts.
Ben's going to make a comeback. Yep, that's Viserion dead. And I guess that Star Wars challenge is over. Ben can do a power with the Desert Raider if he wants to, as it stole the icon from Viserion.
He got no claim, so whatever he wants to do is just going to get him unopposed power, I guess.
Oh. Oh dear. Probably shouldn't have put the begging brother into a challenge.
Istvan could have been the first choice. Because then he would have had to kneel Drogon. And you don't mind if Istvan dies to military or to Dracarys because he can come back.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just a sequencing issue there.
We've got a military there going through. Didn't really matter which challenge he did because he wasn't going to actually get any claim, but it's just getting unopposed. It's still like not that high power levels. Half an hour in, 6 to 3.
Well, Daryl still doesn't have a power icon.
He doesn't, does he?
He had one briefly. PD.
Ooh.
And a late summer feast. Daryl's running 2, which is very similar to our new Patreon deck that he posted 2 months ago.
Oh yeah.
The Targ Rains with double late summer feast.
Which patron was it?
Alex Tonak.
Oh, Alex. Okay. Been stalking our patrons again.
We literally discussed this when he became a Patreon.
I said
exactly the same thing.
Did you? Oh.
Yeah, because I checked him upon your instruction.
Well, yes, not upon my instruction. You're the weird stalker man.
You literally told me to check him out and find out who he was.
I did not.
You did.
You were the one. You always go. You're doing this on
You're
purpose.
stuttering.
You're doing the face because you know you're trolling me. You're a little shitbag. You are.
This is fun. I like this. It helps to pass the time. It was amusing to see you do the stutter.
Oh, bog off.
Yeah, cool. So, well, I'm out of Jaffa cakes now.
Yeah, me too.
What else should we talk about? I mean, the game's over, right? I can't see.
Will you stop saying the game's over?
Game's over.
Look, it's 2 characters to 1. 2 locations to 2.
Yeah, but card in hand.
Shh.
Dower has all the options. Ben has none. 2 of the options.
Oh wow, okay, begging brother.
That's good. That's really good for him.
Oh! That's a good one.
Yeah, no more Desert Raider.
No more Mr. Nice Guy. Drogo, Drogon. It's going to be a slaughter.
Ben sits on a mountain of gold. He has 2 cards.
Maybe. Oh, it's a big one though. I think. Yeah, he's going for it. So that's his hand emptied. We've got the Desert Raider, Nymeria, and the one that lets you swap in and out. Abara.
But look at those juicy 4 strength characters.
You're so evil. And we've seen 2 Dracaris now.
Drogon hungry.
Oh yeah. But not if Nymeria takes his icon.
That is very true. But
Which?
begging brother. What?
Dun dun dun!
That is a plot twist.
Dow's got a long plan. Hopefully. Or we've just done a really weird move.
Maybe he forgot.
I can confirm, having edited this video, that he didn't forget.
Wow. Okay. Maybe he just feels like he doesn't need it.
Apparently so.
He wants to trigger rain, though, it seems, so he's going to do it.
Well, there is a distinct lack of intrigue icons on Ben's side. So going for Rains, what we get him?
Is that win or die?
That is, you win or you die.
Wow. Well then.
Well then. I have a question.
Yes.
If you play You Win or You Die,
Yeah.
and you use Marine on your hand in the taxation phase, when does taxation happen? Does it happen like at the very start of the phase?
Yep.
So there's no time to Marine it?
Correct.
Okay. That was easy.
Yep.
My mind ticking over. Ooh, KotHH.
Surprise.
I mean, it took him long enough to come out. I feel like Targ players normally see KotHH a lot earlier.
It always does feel like that.
So we've had a big intrigue icon. Challenge even. And now we've got the military...
He has a really big intrigue icon. It's a really big icon.
You can barely even see the artwork. The first military coming through from KotHH, which is defended by Nymeria and the Desert Raider. The second military coming through from Drogo. And this one is being opposed by Obara, but it's to claim. Oh wow, okay. Interesting that he left Nymeria. But I guess he thinks she worked once on Drogon, maybe she'll work again?
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure why he didn't beg him brother it. Because then he could have just wiped the board, but maybe he doesn't want to. Maybe he knows already that Ben's going to play Marched. Right?
Ben's going to play Marched?
He probably got a Marched in the deck.
Why would Ben play Marched?
Well, he might not want to, but he definitely got a Marched in the deck, so maybe Daryl just knows that.
And he's trying to force him into it.
Yeah.
So we have a close call from Daryl here.
Ben does have a draw plot.
Yeah, you thought he'd have played it a bit earlier, considering. A Sunday is moving over to draw a card. And now on to Ben's draw. I do like how he just sort of flops them onto the mat. Let's get one of everything.
Get the feeling Ben doesn't want to play anymore.
I mean, it's not been a particularly engaging game for him for quite a while. What's that location he's getting?
Sunspear.
Sunspear. That's the icon removal one, right?
No.
Oh no, it's the increased claim one.
Yes.
Okay.
You've been working hard on your card knowledge.
Not hard enough.
Not hard enough. So that big one there called Drogon.
And then this is a House Dane Knight? No. House Dane Escort.
Yeah. What are you going to say? Look at that big military icon Drogon's got. Which is actually a big taken away military icon. Which is no longer taken away.
No.
Obscuring his wing.
Poor Drogon.
Yeah.
There you go, he's realised. Well, at least Ben's got something of a hand. He's got 4 cards now. And he's going to draw another couple.
So we've got, 11 videos of Grand Championships? 6 from Swiss.
Yeah.
5 from the Cup.
Sounds good to me.
Nothing good?
Lots of work.
Look forward to those.
Lots of editing.
Are you in any of them?
No, we were only recording tables 1 and 2.
Oh, right. I see.
Yeah.
So we've got lots of Greyjoy Sea of Blood?
I don't think we do, actually.
No? Do we even have one single Greyjoy Sea of Blood on the camera?
You actually want me to find out for you?
Not really. I'm just speculating. I'm just saying words.
Would you like it to be a surprise?
Yeah.
Have it as a surprise.
I mean, we don't want to say, yes, we've got 6 Greyjoy Sea of Bloods, and then no one tunes in.
I don't... We don't have any in the Swiss. I can't remember for the Cup. We managed to avoid them.
So
or they managed to avoid us.
What's in the next round?
The next round is a rather short game.
Yeah.
It's a Greyjoy Crossing mirror match.
Wow. I wonder what wins.
Yeah, so we could talk about statistics actually of the tournament. So in the tournament there were, I think it was 18 Greyjoy. 18
Greyjoys?
Yeah, so it was the only faction that wasn't guaranteed to get the top 16 in faction prizes. So the Greyjoy players will have to wait till the end. Is that on a Misty Morn? That Misty Morn?
Good card, that.
Wasn't expecting to see that one.
I like it.
But anyway, yeah, so I think it was 18 Greyjoy. Martell, I think there were 14, possibly?
There were 13 Martell.
And then 11 Stark.
See, I was surprised that there were more Martells than there were Stark. But maybe they just really wanted the Nymeria art.
Yeah, the Nymeria art was lovely. Lanny, I think there was 8, 9.
Yeah, we had 9 Lannisters, just as many as there were Targaryens.
Wow. And the least represented was Night's Watch. There were only 4 Night's Watch players, which is really good for the Night's Watch players because they were all guaranteed the top 4 in faction prizes.
Yeah, and there were 3 Focus.
Oh, I faced one.
Did you? Did you win?
I did.
Nice. Well done. You deserve the win.
Thanks.
Because there were 3 Focus.
Yeah, I like neutral cards, but Free Folk seems a little bit... I don't know.
Play Brotherhood, it's more fun.
Yeah, more flexibility. So we've got another Begging Brother on the board on Ben's side here, with a bestow of 1, I believe. A Desert Scavenger. And it looks like Sunspear has been blanked or something. Yeah, Nightmares.
Yep. That is correct.
That is. And Drogon... Oh, I see. So Nymeria tried to take Drogon's icon and Daryl used the Begging Brother.
Yep.
Yeah, so Ben's using Nymeria to take Drogon's icon. Daryl uses his Begging Brother to stop Nymeria's trigger. Ben kind of didn't twig that he had his own Begging Brother. And then we see him about a minute later suddenly realising and just double checking that you can use Begging Brother to cancel a Begging Brother, which you can. So that is why Drogon has lost the icon.
Wow, very comprehensive. Thank you.
You are most welcome. So we're going into the challenges phase here. And it's Daryl's challenges first. He's going with a big intrigue using KotHH and the Begging Brother. So he'll be able to win this by 5. Ben they're just defending to make sure it isn't unopposed with the Begging Brother. And Daryl there is triggering the Rains.
What will he flip into?
Filthy accusations, and that puts Nymeria down.
Fair enough.
And taking the intrigue claim there, which is a Dornish spy. So if Daryl takes an action, his first... that's clever. Well done, Daryl. So yeah, first action, Daryl uses the Myronese Market to put that spy onto the bottom of Ben's deck. If Daryl had done anything else other than that, Ben would have been able to take his action and use 3 bottoms to bring it into play. So well done, Daryl, on being quick on your feet there.
Quick on your feet.
We have a...
You don't need to be quick on your feet. You just need to not pass your windows.
Just do it in the right order, basically, right?
Yeah.
So a military challenge with Jorah. And Ben deciding to keep the Desert Scavenger so that he can try and use it in a challenge. Please don't tell me that's going to get Dracarys. Oh, okay, not quite. So Dragon is no slave on the Scavenger, which doesn't kill it, but it means that the power challenge goes through unopposed. So again, unopposed, claim and renown on Drogo. And then Daryl takes...
Put me out of my misery, says Ben. Let me go.
Aw. No, it's a bit of a sad start for Ben there. Drogon early on is difficult to counter, especially, as you said, with Martell having so many low strength characters. But yeah, that's our first round.
You've got to have a plan for Drogon.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
That was cool.
Yeah.
Round 2 up soon.
Yeah. Should try and get it up tomorrow.
I can't wait to see the Greyjoy crossing mirror match.
Well, you'll be very excited to know it lasts all of about 12 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's a quick watch for you guys. Anyway, let's round this up. So, thanks everyone for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can do so by going to patreon.com/The White Walkers. We'll be back next time with a Greyjoy crossing mirror match, but don't worry, it's a quick one. And then we'll be continuing with Nationals as normal.
Wonderful.
Bye guys.
Goodbye.